Hey friends, we're talking about Venus sextiling Pluto, both as a transit and as a placement in the natal chart. And as always, when you understand the pieces of the players here, you can put them together and understand what's happening. So what does this mean when Venus is in a sextile with Pluto? Let's look at this first as a transit. And I'm recording this on November 13th, 2022 in Mountain Time. And this is a transit that just peaked today. So we still have Venus sextiling Pluto. You'll be feeling this energy today for a day or so after. Now, keep in mind, we are in a very intense lunar cycle right now, eclipse season, and there are a lot of moving players, a lot of moving pieces that are going to affect you differently based on your own natal chart. But let's look at this particular transit because it's one of the transits that is coloring today's experience. So Venus represents our heart center, giving and receiving love. And as I'm talking, I'll invite you just to drop your attention, drop your awareness into the heart space for a moment and notice that Venus rules that heart space, that space of giving, receiving, of creation through that heart energy. Venus also rules and has to do with money. Giving and receiving in any way is ruled by Venus. So we've got Venus and then we've got Pluto. And Pluto, of course, is the Lord of the underworld, representing total transformation, total death and rebirth by everything dying so that the new can be reborn. So put these together and it's intense. If it were in a hard geometry, it could be quite intense. Since Pluto's involved, it's still going to be intense, but the sextile is a much gentler aspect. Let's talk about the sextile real quick. This is an angle of like a productive working relationship between these two energies. There's also an indication of potential here. So I'd invite you to think of it as an opportunity to pick up the tools of your spiritual practice, whatever that looks like, in order to reap the benefits that are indicated by these two planets, these two energies working together. So what does that look like when the planet of the heart center and love gets together with the Lord of the underworld? We're talking depth. We're talking about depth in relationships, depth in intimacy. There may be things emerging that needed to emerge, but we're talking about an ability to go deeper, an ability to see, feel more deeply into matters of the heart and to experience the depths of heart issues of all kinds, whether that's relationships of all kinds or that intimacy with yourself. This is a powerful time for deepening self-love, for all of those places that we might judge ourselves, that we don't show up as loving towards ourselves or towards others. The potential here is that being revealed so that you can see what needs to go deeper, where your heart is asking to expand into the greater depths, into greater love. There's also some transits going on today that indicate a lot of communication. So you may also be, by the way, involved in some more high stakes feeling communications around relationships, or again, around the depths of your relationship with you, with that self-love. So my invitation for you, if you're watching this close to today, is to allow yourself to pick up the tools to explore where you can go deeper, what needs to be released, where you can open to love more, because the opportunity's there, even if it's showing up in a way that is triggered by wound or is a bit painful. This is a positive, powerful transit. That's what I want to leave you with today, especially if you're going through something around this that has a challenging nature to it, which is certainly possible when Pluto's involved. So it may not be fun, but the invitation is to know that the depths that are being opened are in service to a deeper depth of your own love, of your own connectedness, again, both with yourself and with others. If you have Venus sextiling Pluto in your natal chart, you can take these same principles and get a sense of how that's going to show up as a piece of you. Venus sextiling Pluto natal, we're talking about an ability and a desire and an inclination to go into the depths of the heart matter. There's nothing surface about this transit. There's an ability to see the depths, to be in the depths, and to work with the full capacity of the heart's experience from an ever deepening place. Sending you lots of love today as you navigate through this interesting lunar eclipse cycle. If it's been challenging, sending lots of supportive energy your way, and take great care. And again, the invitation to allow the depths to open in the ways that is asking to happen. Take care. See you soon.